What is up, guys? Scanny here, and welcome back to Farm Sim 15, I think. Guys, I know this is single player, and I'm just gonna get the game going here while we're talking. But excuse me, I had to cough there. We're gonna be playing on Westbridge Hills just for the pure reason of I've played the life out of Sosnovska. And I've played the life out of, sorry if you hear me adjusting my mic cover there, but I've played the life out of both those maps, Bjornholm and Sosnovka, but I've never really played Westbridge Hills. And I thought, why not play it since I'm going to be doing a series on it? So, jumping right in here, I gotta move my keyboard a little bit towards me. First of all, guys, I use a Logitech G27 for this, so you will hear a bit of the noises, like just wild steering wheel noises. And I apologize for that, but all I can really do is like move the mic to the left or the right a little more. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this guy going here. Auto combine, turn that off just because of what he does. So yeah, we're just gonna hire a worker, let him start working, and we are gonna have him lay down the straw because we can do a little trick. First of all, let's see, where's what tractor? Turn time down. Here's the tractor we have the card on. I do have the manual attach mod in, but I might take it out in the future because it's finicky like that. You have to be in like the perfect position to hook up. Oh, you don't like that tractor, do you? Let's reset these two tractors here. Reset and reset. Because we're going to use the Buher. Yeah, we're going to use the Buher for carting. It'll hook up. And if it doesn't, I may have to take the manual attach mod out. Why did it hook up there? So we're going to get this guy out here, and we're actually going to get him on a course play route. This field 16. And his combine. It's the Semper Rosenloaf. So there we go. That's gonna save us major time. What we're gonna do is this is something I sometimes do when I start out. Sometimes when I'm using Courseplay, I'll just pull these tractors in here or in that other shed, just to kind of get them out of the way of the work area for Courseplay. So he's going to pipe out in just a minute when he hits 80, I believe. Yeah, 80, and then our driver's gonna come unload him. I apologize for the clicking. That's my keyboard. I have a mechanical keyboard. And guys, the thing about this map is, or this Let's Play, as you guys know, I also stream on twitch.tv, and my link will be in the description. But what I may do is start continuing this series like on Twitch sometimes. So if you don't like see a video of it on the channel, then you'll see it on Twitch. We're gonna save the game just to be safe, because I've had crashes before while recording. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go into loading wagons. We're gonna get this and rent it for dos hours. I know it's cheaty, but we're going to reset it just for the sake of time. And what we're going to be doing is just collecting the straw off of that field. That way we can have the extra money. Because I assume everybody loves extra money. And with this straw, it gets us about $1,700 a load. And if you ask me, that's not bad. Because if we do this entire field in straw and just collect it all, I'd say I'd get quite a few trailers out of this. Plus, another thing that kind of, I'm not going to say it bugs me, but it seems like you start out with too much equipment in this map. Like, too many tractors. Like, we have 2 tractors in there in the garage sitting around. And I almost think that I almost think that we should upgrade a little bit in the beginning. Like, after we finish this field. And I already know the upgrade that I want to do. Because you start out with the seeder and the cultivator, but in game there's a Vederstad. I probably butchered that. There's a Vederstad harvest. No, how long has it been since I played this game? Seems like a while. But there's a Vederstad seeder that also cultivates within it. So I think that we should try and get that by selling one of those Dulces, because you only need one tractor to run that instead of the two that it takes to like run the setup we have now. Because if we can get that, then it'll be saving us fuel. It'll be saving us. We hit the force play guy. Because it will save us money on fuel having to run two tractors instead of one. Plus it'll save us time instead of having to run the two tractors in the two-step process. So after we start getting some money going off this, actually I might start it right after, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive the seeder and the we're going to drive this guy and this mod I'm about to use is the Follow Me mod. You can find it on FSUK I believe and also Mod Hoster. Basically what it does is it enables you to have a tractor follow you to your destination that you're headed to, which in this case is the shop. So this guy back here, pick up the cedar, you women. But yeah, I don't have beacons, I forgot. But yeah, if you watch in my mirror, which I think you can see him. Nope, you can't see him in my mirror. You'll see he'll follow us the entire way there. And this enables you to be able to take multiple machines to multiple locations instead of having to go back and forth or having to do some kind of multiplayer action. And we're just going to sell everything you see here. But with him, we're going to turn off the Follow Me mod. And we're only selling this cedar. Then if we come over here, the cedar itself is 52,000. But once we can either take out a loan from the bank, or we can just start doing this straw. And once we start doing this straw, we'll be making enough money to have him going for us all the time. To have, okay, well, we will have enough money to buy that, and if we keep doing straw, then we're going to be good in money. Because one load off, what was this, 3 swaths? Grab the tip of that one, and then we're going to take this over to the place we sell it, which is just over here inside our farm. And after this, we will be buying the cedar. And then everything after that is just straight profit. Because we'll be selling grain and we'll be doing this straw for the rest of this field. Nice job, bro. Please don't drive on the cops. That's speed limits. Okay, you're staying there till he turns around. Oh, see, we have enough for the cedar now because I know we only have $600. That will be resolved after I do one more load of this. Okay, buddy. Go wild. Go ahead and turn that on because our row is just right here. Right here. Oh, he's at 100, so you see our boy, he's gonna come over there. Let's ride with him. He sees that's his starting point there. He's gonna come up here and turn around. And drive here in the farm. By the way, you hear that mod about the revs? That's another mod I have. It increases the tractor's revs while it is tipping. Very good mod. A lot of my mods that I mention, I don't know exactly where I got them, but if I find a mod, I usually get it off either Mod Hoster, FSUK, or I don't remember the name of the other site. I think it's LS 2015. Or Ford Transit. But most of my mods I get off there. So if you're looking for them, just look on there. My next goal is to get field 17. Like, once, like, we have the equipment now to be making money and everything. Actually, we don't have all the equipment, but when we replant here, I might have to take about $10,000 loan out and rent something. That item I will be renting is a fertilizer spreader. That way we can maximize the yield of our next crop. Yep, and our boy's gonna go over there and empty. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna drive on the crops. Because one mod I have in adds in wither wheels, basically for all the vehicles. Like if you drive it all on the crops, it basically turns it into just pulp on the ground. So this is going to get us to about 2,300, I'd say. And now that I've talked about the game, I'm going to talk a little bit about the channel. The thing that you guys are probably not wondering about. The thing with the channel right now is I start school on Wednesday, the August 10th. So that week until the weekend, you probably won't see any videos. Because I'm planning, that's the main word, planning. Doesn't mean I'll be able to. I'm planning to do daily uploads, even during the school year. And basically just like come home from school, record a video, edit it, and then just upload it overnight. Yeah, there's about 2,100. And just edit it overnight, or upload it overnight, and then just publish it in the morning before I go to school. And then just rinse and repeat. But on like Friday nights and Saturday nights, there will be live streams instead of videos. Which is the one thing that will be a little hard to explain to people. Like some people I know are going to be looking for like the videos on the weekends, and I'll try to put out a video on Sundays because I won't be streaming, but I can't promise. It all depends on how or when I live stream on Saturday. Because if I live stream on Saturday, I usually live stream in the afternoon to pretty late at night. But if I wake up at a decent time on Saturday from live streaming late Friday night, I will be able to get a video edited at least for Sunday. Or at least get it recorded. I can edit it Saturday night after the stream. Because now that I've gotten like into YouTube a little bit, I've figured out how long my editing takes. It takes me about an hour to do my thumbnail and edit my video, just because I've figured it out. Like this episode. And another thing, once I get my thumbnail kind of down, like these episodes of this farming series, they're gonna have the same thumbnail. But the title will be changed, and I don't know if I'm putting the episode. You'll figure this out once I do the thumbnail and everything. But I'm trying to decide whether I want to put like the episode on the thumbnail, or just Farm Sim single player, or Farm Sim Let's Play, or something of the sorts. My plan is just to put that, but I don't know if I will put the whatchamacallit, episode, because I might be a little lazy, to be completely honest, and just not put the episode. That way I can just
Buddy joined your channel.
toss another. Open, I'm in TeamSpeak, I forgot.
Buddy left your channel.
Yep, I'm in TeamSpeak. Sorry if you guys heard that. But basically I'm planning on, you guys know I do custom thumbnails for each video. And I don't use Photoshop or any of the... Photoshop isn't that easy. I use a program called GIMP. That if you have used this program, you understand that it's a bit of a challenge to start out with. I've had people tell me, oh, use Pixlr, it is a lot better. Just Pixlr. It is a lot easier. It is not going to take you million years to figure out and make thumbnail. But I have a couple friends that use GIMP, and that's the reason that I use it, because they can, if I have any questions or support I need about it, they can answer it. With Pixlr, I actually don't know how to use Pixlr. I'd never heard of it before it was mentioned to me, and I just don't know anything about Pixlr. Plus with GIMP, making my thumbnail, little behind the scenes here, my thumbnails are very basic actually. I know they may look kinda good, and actually I don't think they look that good, but they're easier to make than you think. It's basically just using the blender tool, then I use the then I use a JPEG, and then I do text. So it's a lot easier than it sounds or seems to be, but it still takes more time than 5 minutes to do. But I'm going to be trying to pump out the daily uploads. Sundays are an iffy day. I may stream, I may have a surprise stream, I may do a video, I may do nothing. It just all depends on what I've been doing the past day or so. I know that's probably not what you guys wanted to hear about it. That's just the way it really is. He's going to empty out now. That's one thing I love about Courseplay is I could have this farm in Courseplay completely. I'm not going to, because then it'd just be a boring episode. I'd just be standing here ranting. I'd literally just be standing at the farm ranting about random stuff. Oh wait, I'm already doing that, but I'm driving. But I'd literally just be standing there ranting. But as this series continues, and as I start to expand I will be course-playing more and more. I do have to refigure out some stuff on courseplay because I haven't played courseplay in a while. Actually, in 13, I didn't know how to do. Yeah, in 13, I did not know how to do some of these stuff, and I still don't. But that's just a fact of learning. There's probably enough YouTube tutorials to make a 2-year playlist out of it, which is good. Because one thing I'd actually like to do is course play this. You do this, actually not really the seating because I have auto tractor and auto combine. Like if I press 5, I have auto tractor and he can just do seating for me. But in combining, I have auto combine, which is glitchy, but it's auto combine. And I have course play for like my offloading and everything. So like this farm could be pretty much automated if I really wanted it to be, but again, it would just be me sitting around then, and nobody wants that. Like, courseplay is great. Like, I think it's one of the best mods ever, because look, right now I'm using basically all stock machinery except for the rental mod. Like, you could only get the courseplay mod and have a very successful farm in the game. Boom, we're almost caught up to the guy. Oh, he sees me, that's why he's piping out. For some reason the combines, this is just a little glitch. Giants, if you're watching this video, I doubt you are, because I'm a small YouTuber. You guys probably don't care about me. But one little thing that I don't like is whenever like you pass a combine in a loading wagon of any sort, any loading wagon, it always pipes out thinking that it's one of the grain trailers. So if you guys know how to do that or care about that, which you may not, it's fine. It's just a little like realism thing that I don't really like. Like the side of me that likes this to be very realistic just doesn't like that, but I can understand. It's probably you have to put in the same scripting for these loading wagons as you do the combines, or as you do the trailers, and I can understand that, but it'd just be nice to have it a little more realistic where it would not be doing that. And I know this video has been, let's see, how long have I been recording? Wait, how far is that guy on the field? He's not even, he's about halfway done. Guys, what I may do is finish this off screen, and then in the next episode you'll see the product of it. But I'm probably going to wrap up this episode here because I've been ranting on for a whole 35 minutes. Just playing Farm Sim and ranting. Rant Simulator 2015. I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. I'll have my social media links down in the description. My Twitch, my Twitter, my... I would say YouTube, but we're on YouTube. You guys, check that down below, and I'll try to remember... Never mind. I was going to say I'll try to remember to link my stuff after I just said I was going to link my stuff. Guys, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure to comment what you want to see from this series, like what you want to see me doing. Like, I know this episode I was just running around picking up straw. In other episodes, if you guys wanted, I could harvest, I could cart, I could fertilize, whatever you guys want. Actually, next episode is going to be fertilizing and seeding. So make sure to comment below what you want me to be doing. If you want me to be seeding, if you want... Actually, I'm not good at seeding. If you want me to be fertilizing, if you want me to be selling stuff off, whatever you guys want. Thank you guys for watching the video, and hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. If this morning, I hope you're having a good start of your day. I'll see you guys in the next one.